What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Scoop, and I'm here with a little cooking video for you. You feel me? So I know you wondering where Tati at, but Tati's cleaning the baby right now. So with that being said, I gotta step up and throw down in the kitchen. I'm not a chef, so don't expect for me to tell you how many tablespoons of whatever you're using or whatever to put. I'm just a person to go along with the go. If it look good, I feel like it should be in whatever I'm cooking, it's gonna be in there. What are we making today? We are making some pre-100% grass-fed and finished beef ribeye steak. So that's what I seen. It was unthawed. I said, okay, I'm gonna make that. We got some steamed vegetables in here by Bird's Eye and some seasoned steakhouse green beans. I said steamed vegetables. There's some green beans. I'm gonna throw that in the steamer, and then after I throw it in the steamer, I'm gonna fry it up a little bit, you know. So that's how you know it's about to go down. You get me? Gonna rinse the steak off. Let's rip it open. Let's rinse it off. So first thing first, we're gonna cut the steak open. As you see, we're gonna cut the steak open and then we're gonna rinse it off. Throw it in that bowl. You throw them both in a bowl. Now it's time to rinse it off. Yeah, usually I rinse it off with lemon pepper, but I don't got a lemon pepper at the moment, so you gotta use what you got. Make sure the water cold. Make sure it's not hot. Then you rinse it off. Boom. See all that? I know some people don't rinse off their meat because they say you know it's getting cooked regardless, but I ain't one of them type of people. My household, we rinse off meat. You know. Make sure you get in there. Make sure you get it good. I usually rinse until I don't see, like, you know, the blood in the water. I try to rinse until the water is almost clear. You know, it ain't never gonna be clear, but I try to rinse it until the water is almost clear, you know? You see that? Yeah. Alright, so after you rinse your meat, you go ahead and season it, okay? Make sure you get all that water out there, you know. You go ahead and season it. I'm going to preheat the pot. I'm gonna pour a little bit of some vegetable oil up in there. You can use what you use, avocado oil, canola oil. You don't gotta use a lot because steak produces its own type of grease. Steak produces its own grease, so don't mind the baby in the background crying. She just took a shower. I promise you, mama gonna get her right. So yeah, you put a little bit of oil in the pot, just a little bit. You don't gotta get too much, just to like season it up. I usually use the spray can because I feel like that's like, you know, it's a little better, but it is what it is. You turn that stove on. You get me? And then you season it up. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. Just a little bit to, you know, to get up. You can't even see it, but just a little bit, you know, just to get it wet. Make sure it's greased up all over, you know. I got a little belly, but you know, I'm gonna shake back. Don't worry. Huh? Aw. So as the stove heating up, what you do is you know you get your season so you can season your steak. Now, like I said, I'm not a chef. I don't have this stuff all like taken out already. I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna show you what I use when I use it. I'm gonna find whatever. Okay, so I'm looking. Okay, we got some salt. Okay, no, we don't need that. Okay, okay, we got some sazon in the back. But then again, if we got sazon, I might as well pop out with the sazon. Sazon Tropical. Okay, so we're gonna use some Sazon Tropical. Look, once again, Sazon Tropical. This shit good. Like, I'm telling you. Boom, we're gonna get some of that. Do a little slap your mama in there, you know, just for the occasion, little kid. We got some pepper. Use a little bit of adobo, you know, the all-purpose seasoning, adobo. I know it's not chicken, so you don't gotta use this much, but like I said, I'm frying it the way I want to fry it. So listen, yeah. Do it your way if you want to do it your way. If you want to do it my way, thank me later. Some onion powder. With that garlic, if you get the onion, you gotta get some garlic powder and some garlic powder. That's it. Now we gonna season it up. We gonna sit here. We gonna hook it up. We gonna throw the seasonings up in it. We gonna hook it up. Because usually I stab it regardless. Like I stab it when it's in the pot. But I guess at the moment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stab it so the seasonings could get like up in there. I'ma stab it. You get me? Look, I'ma stab it. Stab it so you know it can cook evenly and thoroughly. Get right through there. The steak should look like a damn burger as much as you stabbing it. So, like I said, we gonna adobo. We gonna get some adobo. You feel me? There you go. Some adobo. Boom. Boom. You feel me? Get a little bit of salt. Might as well. A little something. Nothing too crazy. A little bit of pepper. You know. Nothing too crazy. Get some garlic powder. Make sure you throw your garlic powder up in there. Boom. Feel me? If you throwing the garlic powder, you know you gotta throw the onion powder up in there. Boom. Throw some onion powder up in there. Some slap your mama. Shit so good, I'll slap your mama. Boom, boom, boom. Throw some slap your mama up in there for that little Cajun kick. You can't forget the Sazon Tropical. Listen, I know y'all still on the Sazon. Trust me when I say get the Sazon Tropical. Put some Sazon Tropical up in there. Feel me? I like Sazon Tropical. I ain't gonna lie. Now, you know, you gotta get up in there. You know, let that seasoning get up in there. So, get your hands dirty. You ready? One thing you'll know about me, I don't like getting my hands dirty, but right now, you gotta get your hands dirty when you up in there. So, get up in there. You feel me? Get up in there. Get up in there. Get up in there. Don't be scared. Get up in there. And I'm not gonna season both sides. I'm gonna season one side because I was kind of heavy-handed with the seasoning. But trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Boom. Get up in there. After you season your meat, you know what time it is. You put your meat on the damn pot. Make sure the pot is nice and hooked. When you put some oil in the pot, I seen my aunt do this before. Shout out to Auntie Tiny. I seen her do this before, and I've always, like, I don't know why, but this always stuck with me. She says something like, "Oh, if you want to know if your grease hot, just wash your hand real quick and do that to the pot, like splash it." So this is how you can tell. Look, I just wipe my hands. I just wet it with some water. Look, you hear that? I gotta turn it down. That's what that means. But you heard that. Boom. That's how you know the grease is hot. All right, so I'm turning it down a little bit. Let me show you me putting that stick up on there. This is how it's supposed to sound when you put that thing up on there. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. I'll take one of them things. And then you. Yes, yes. Ooh, I know you heard that. Let me put the other one up on there. You take one of them things. You lay that thing across like. Okay, so now since you hear that grease and you hear that everything is going, cut up some onions and some peppers so you can throw it up on there halfway through so we can get that, you know, that cooked. I cut up some onions and some peppers already, but yeah, slice them up. It should be like this. Boom, boom. You know, what we gonna do, like I said, we gonna throw it up in there. Now, another hack I do also, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Some A1 steak sauce, I pour it up in there so it can get that, you get what I'm saying? So it can get that steak flavor or that steak taste. I'm not gonna do that yet though. And I'm gonna also throw a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Some Worcestershire, you get me? So I'm gonna also throw some of that up in there too. As it's cooking, I'm gonna flip it real quick. Boom. Throw a little bit more of this up on there. Make sure your meat stays that, you know, make sure it's cut through it. Now, we like our meat medium rare, so I gotta keep in mind that I can't have it like, you know, so it gotta be nice and tender. My lady will slap the hell out of me if I mess up her steak. I'm sitting here debating if I should cook this with the green beans instead of cooking it with the steak. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do that. All right, so I'm not gonna put no onions in there. I'm gonna cook that with the. But what I am going to do, I'm going to take the steamer out. We got a Bella steamer. And I'm going to throw some water up in there so I can steam some of these green beans. Like I said, they're already seasoned, but when I put it in the steamer, 9 times out of 10 that seasoning is going to slide right off. Flip it, oh no, keep it up on there. Turn the pot up a little bit, you know. Hey babe, should I make the whole bag with green beans or should I, what's the name? Oh, I forgot. This came with it too, so I can just, throw this up in there. This thing. Oh, this shit is amazing, boy. For the best, the stuff. I tried to do the TikTok hack where you could tie your bag instead of having to, you know, throw it up in a Ziploc. Boom. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now that the green beans is in the steamer, I can start messing with that steak again. I'm gonna check on it, you know, see if I gotta flip it or whatever. No, it's still, you know, yeah, okay. But what I will do right now is pour some Worcestershire. Y'all put in the comments how I can properly pronounce this too, like, you know, like spell it out in a way where I can properly pronounce it. Cause I don't know. This shit says worst case scenario. This shit says voice castoista. It says something. But I'm gonna throw some A1 steak sauce up in there, and I'm gonna throw some voice castoista. Make sure you clean up along the go too, because you don't want your lady yelling at y'all, fellas. Throw some of that up on there. Throw some of that up on there. Shake that up. Throw some of that up on there. Throw some of that up on there. And then just repeat it to the back when you flip it, you know? This is what I'm going to do. I know we have one of them type of brushes, man, I'm looking for and I can't find it right now. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna use this to wipe, like, you know, the sauce on it so I can flip it and then just repeat it. Like, yeah. I wish y'all see how this look. Like, man, shit, I'll bring y'all closer. See how that look? Yeah. You gotta evenly put that up on there. Make sure you get that sauce checked out and evenly divide it. Like, yeah. Yeah. Because we about to flip it right now anyway. You know, just flip that around, get that up in there, let it start marinating. Yep. Make sure you evenly get that sauce up in there. And get some of that juice up on top again. Like I said, you just sit there and you let it cook for a minute. Now, usually we like it medium rare, but the way them seasonings going, I want that bitch a little, like, I just wanted a little bit, like, wait. I said medium rare, excuse me. I meant to say medium well. I might want this well done because I don't think it's gonna turn out to be medium well. I want it, like, you know. Like I said, just keep it going, keep flipping it. Put it. You wanna say what's up, man? Say what's up, man. Say what's up to the camera, man. Let them know what I'm doing. Look who here. Look who here, y'all. Let them know what I'm doing.
Cooking and I'm tired.
It's wifey, y'all, man. It's going on our channel anyway, so. Now, would you be able to make the mashed potatoes, please?
Yeah. What?
She deserves all that, man. She really been holding it down. Very long time, good and bad, man. She stuck with me. That's why she gets the last name, y'all.
I like that.
Yes, yes. So what I'm doing, like I said, the steamed vegetables. Well, it's not steamed. The green beans, I'm steaming it so it can get nice and, you know, nice and unfrozen. You get it?
Yeah.
And then now, after I steam it, I'm gonna fry it a little bit with the potatoes and the onions.
Okay.
So that can go with the mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The steak looks good.
Look good?
Yeah, even though it's not done, I can tell it's gonna be good.
I'm kind of nervous that it's not because I want it to get like that. I want it to get this type of look. When y'all hear that sound, that sizzle, that's how you know it's gonna be good, y'all. Damn, man, I didn't even realize what time it is. It's 1:04 in the morning.
Dang. I didn't realize that either. All right, let me hurry up because I've been cleaning all day, y'all. I just
If
gotta
you feel like making mash, if you don't feel like making mash, you don't have to, man.
It shouldn't take long.
It's up to you. Now that the vegetables are pretty unsteamed, I'm gonna get a pot where I can fry the green beans along with the potatoes I sliced up and the onions I sliced up. So we don't need like a major pot. We don't need nothing, you know. We just need like a little nice little pot. A little. Well, since we're using the special green pan collection, I'ma still use the green pan. So we're gonna fry it with that. I'm gonna have to, you know, wash it because there's a little stain in there, but we're gonna use that. Now with the green beans, we're not gonna use no oil to fry it up. I just use a little bit of butter, so you know, so we can get it out of here. I got the dogs over. Y'all move, Bella move. Ashel. I'm trying to see when I should flip it again. Hey babe, let me know when you think the steak done. Let me know how you want it. Take a little scoop of butter and just put it up in that pot and let that thing, you know, butter up. Just a little, you know, nothing crazy, just a little. You see that, y'all? Let it butter up, let it sizzle up. We'll get like that. Real quick, I'm gonna cook the steak one time. It's almost time to take it out because the steak is getting a little, yeah. Now what I'm gonna do first, y'all, I'm gonna take my onions and peppers, I'm gonna throw them up in there. Boom. Throw them up in there. Now the vegetables should definitely be steamed. You know, see, get you a steamer. You see how they nice and yeah. Look at that water dripping at the bottom. Now what you do is you throw the vegetables up in there. Real quick, nothing crazy. Just real quick. The steak is just about done now. You see the steak getting a little, yeah. So it's about time I take that steak out. So that's what we gonna do. Y'all see how that steak look? It look nice and, you know, got a little, it got just a little bit, nothing crazy, just a little something. What we gonna do, we gonna put the steak up in here. Boom. Boom. Yes. And that's how you know the steak is done. Now turn that pot off and make sure you look. As the steak is finished, make sure you still check on your green beans and your vegetables. You know. Make sure you check on that. But what we do with this, we put that up in the sink because we gotta wash that. And I don't want it to get too hot, so I gotta get this real quick. I gotta hurry up before my vegetables burn. Look, boom. I gotta hurry up, y'all. Now I'm frying the vegetables. Boom. Boom. Fry them up. Fry them up. Make sure they, yeah. Make sure they hooked up. You know, they seasoned, but you could throw a little season up in there real quick. They're nice to season. Actually. Just a little, you know, just fry them up to a little, you know. Now yeah, I'm going to throw a little bit more, because this I see some pepper on it. I'm going to throw a little more salt on it. You don't got to be heavy-handed with the salt, just a little something, because it's nice and seasoned. Damn, what brand was that? Man, listen. Y'all better get that brand and stop playing. That was some good-ass green beans. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yo, babe, them green beans good as hell. Them green beans, very good. Gotta eat one. Man, oh, damn. Alright. You don't want them too, you know. Just a little something. I hear that? Turn this off because it's nice, you know. Now you just put that up in there. Throw that up in there. I just made some steak. I just steamed and fried some vegetables. I steamed it first, and then I fried it after with some onions and some peppers added. When I keep saying vegetables, some green beans. But that's how you hook something up real quick. I just wanted to show you how to, you know, hook up a little steak and how to make some green beans, you know, the right way. I've never had this brand before. I probably did, but these are some real good green beans. I'm trying to see what the brand is because I cut around it. Some Bird's Eye seasoned green beans. It was nice and seasoned. I recommend for you guys to get it. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But, yo, that's my take on this video. Boom.